The staggering 308,000 entries you'll find in the Oxford English Dictionary, only a mere 366 words make a start with the letters. This elusive letter, however, holds a certain magnetism that's hard to ignore. It embodies the unknown, carries weight in any context, and forms captivating words when it teams up with other letters. X is the enigma that keeps us tethered, the mystery that keeps us on our toes. It's the letter that dares to step out of the norm, and in its audacity, it has managed to become the most compelling and eye-catching letter we have. Our fascinating journey with AX begins with the Phoenicians, an ancient civilization known for their contributions to the alphabet. The Phoenicians, a seafaring people from the eastern Mediterranean, created a consonantal or abjad script around 1200 BCE. This script, known as the Phoenician alphabet, is the ancestor of most modern alphabets, including the English alphabet that we use today. The Phoenician letter that corresponds to AX was named Samek. This letter represented a sound similar to the English SC. Interestingly, the shape of Samek was a circle, quite different from the X we're familiar with today. Fast forward to the 8th century BCE, and we find the Greeks adopting the Phoenician alphabet and making it their own. They took Samek and turned it into Chi, changing both its shape and sound. Chi was no longer a circle, but a cross, and it was pronounced as a guttural K sound, like in the German Ach or the Scottish Loch. The shift from Samek to Chi wasn't the end of X's journey, though. As the Romans began to develop their own alphabet, they borrowed heavily from the Greeks. But in the transition from Greek to Latin, Chi underwent another transformation. The Romans took Chi and made it X, keeping the Greek shape but changing the pronunciation once again. In Latin, X was pronounced as KS, a sound we still use in English today when we say words like extra or box. But X is a versatile character. In some words, it sounds like Z as in xylophone. In others, it sounds like Esh as in luxury. And if we take a leap from Latin to Old Spanish, X even had a moment sounding like sh as in Mexico. From the Phoenicians to the Greeks and Romans, X has traveled through time and languages, evolving in meaning and pronunciation. Its journey is a testament to the fluidity of language and the fascinating ways in which letters, like people, can adapt and change over time. Fast forward to the modern era, X continues to be a symbol of mystery, power, and allure. It's a letter that's found its way into various fields, each time taking on a new role, yet always maintaining its enigmatic charm. For instance, let's take a look at mathematics. Here, X is the quintessential unknown. It's the value we're always searching for, the answer to our questions. And isn't that what mystery is all about? The pursuit of something elusive and unknown? It's a fitting role for the letter X. Then there's genetics, a field that deals with the very essence of life. Here, X represents one of the two types of sex chromosomes. It's a symbol of the complex and intricate dance of creation. A dance that's as mysterious and powerful as X itself. In pop culture, X has also made a significant mark. It's the mark of a treasure on a pirate's map, the signature of an illiterate, the symbol for a kiss in a text message. It's used to denote something wrong, something forbidden, or something to be avoided. Yet it's also used to represent something desired, something sought after, like the X in X-Factor or the X in X-Men. In the world of branding, X has found a special place. It's used to denote exclusivity, as in iPhone X, or to symbolize a radical shift, as in Twitter's rebrand. It's the letter that promises something extra, something beyond the ordinary. X is more than just a letter in our alphabet. It's a symbol, a signifier, a marker of the mysterious, the powerful, and the alluring. It's a letter that carries with it a sense of intrigue and fascination. A letter that demands attention and respect. X has indeed come a long way from its Phoenician origins, carving its own niche in our modern world. Despite its aloofness in our vocabulary, X has managed to hold a significant place in our lives. This humble, two-line cross, the 24th letter of the English alphabet, has indeed been on quite a journey. From its origins with the ancient Phoenicians, who used it as a symbol for their Samek, to its current-day usage in various fields, X is a testament to the power of evolution and adaptation. It's a rarity in the English language, with just 366 words starting with it in the Oxford English Dictionary out of a total of more than 300,000 entries. But it's this very rarity that has given X its appeal and power. Its scarcity in our daily vocabulary has allowed X to take on a multitude of roles, both literal and symbolic, across different domains. X is not just a letter. It's a symbol that stands for the unknown in mathematics, the variable that can change the outcome of an equation. It's the placeholder in our text messages, the X in X, the X in extra. It's the sign of a kiss in our love notes, the marker on a treasure map. It's the chromosome that carries our genetic information, shaping who we are and what we become. In pop culture, X has made its mark too. From the X-Men, a group of superheroes each possessing the X gene, to the X Factor, a talent show that seeks to uncover the X factor in aspiring artists, X has been used to symbolize something extraordinary, something beyond the ordinary. X is a paradox. Despite its low profile in our language, it has a high-impact presence in our lives. It's a symbol of mystery, of the unknown, of the extraordinary, and of potential. It's a letter that has transcended its linguistic boundaries to become a universal symbol of power and allure. Whether it's in mathematics, genetics, or pop culture, X continues to captivate us, proving that sometimes less is indeed more.